This is a full moon reading for October 31 Blue Moon, the Halloween Taurus full moon in October 2020. So this full moon in Taurus is powerful, disruptive and rare due to it being the second full moon in October 2020. And the themes present during this full moon are Uranus conjuncting with Taurus. So this influences sudden, unexpected revolutionary changes, rebellious protests, fight night energies, rioting, anxiety, impatience and breakthroughs. The aggressive extremist energies at play will highlight ruthless quest for domination and power, extreme frustration and anger, with the fiery Mars energies still lingering and clashing with the rebellious Uranus energies. And with the Sun in Scorpio, shocking truths and hidden underworld secrets will come to light during this period. And they'll continue to do so over the shadow 6-month trailing period. So this is a general astrological reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leaves the rest. Family and home life and personal relationships also come into focus in the first half of November with the moon opposite the sun. This is an ideal time to reflect and resolve relationship issues and heal negative patterns that hold you back. This is also an ideal time for sudden romantic proposals and marriage proposals rooted in unity-based consciousness. Also expect erratic behaviour, isolation, temper tantrums, emotional coldness during this period from family and or intimate relationships that need healing. Personally, this is a time to avoid ruminating on sadness, depression and anxiety. Also be mindful of October full moon with mean-spiritedness, hurtfulness, offensive words, unkind words during this period. There's potential during this time for premeditated crime, violence and cruelty, particularly with rioters. And with poor or non-existent communications may contribute towards a sense of isolation or loneliness. Adaptability, agility and creativity are key to success during this time. People who remain patient and passionately work silently behind the scenes during this time while avoiding vices like drugs and alcohol, they will eventually become prosperous in their business ventures. This is also a favourable time to become married if you have chosen the right soulmate partner and that relationship is based in unity consciousness. The angry and irritable Mars retrograde energies opposes Taurus during this time as well, culminating in fighting and fiery energies. So this causes intense excitement, stress and anger with those involved. As Saturn T-squares Capricorn and Pluto resurfaces with its subterranean underworld energies, there will be restrictive energies of Saturn at play. Secret enemies hiding within the Whitehouse and Washington DC within the upcoming November 3, 2020 USA election may burst onto the scenes. These shocking outbursts and hidden secrets will surface in an explosive manner around the world. So with Mercury communications retrograde, there will be some communications may be blocked during this time. That may include the USA election winner announcements and the vote counting outcomes. With Mercury direct to Saturn square on November 3, there may be delays with the results, the counting of the results. This may lead to civil unrest, rebellious violence and fighting in the American streets. The USA election results may take days, weeks or months to be formalised to name a winner. There's potential from an astrological perspective that the voting outcome may be challenged in the Supreme Court of America. Alternatively, the other timeline suggests that there will be breakthrough energies with Pluto and Uranus, and that will flip the outcome, resulting in a positive change for America and a breakthrough for the American people and subsequently the world at large. Further Mercury Saturn square retrograde issues may include disagreements, miscommunications, misunderstandings, arguments, negativity and the like. Mercury retrograde also negatively influences travel plans and distribution of communications through email, phone and postal mail. delays or missing postal votes in America to play out prominently with this election period. So the Mercury retrograde period, it is unwise to sign contracts and make important life and business relationship decisions unless you're in a twin flame or soulmate based unity relationship. So with business and legal contracts, always triple check the fine print and listen attentively to the details of discussions and legal agreements and job contracts at this time. So if you like this video, please give it a like, and if you'd like to see more of these videos, please consider subscribing for more of these weekly videos. With November 2020, there's also further potential for catastrophic earth changes from October 29 onwards and the following 6 months, with exploding volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, especially around the Ring of Fire, and corruption-prone regions of the world. There's also potential for tidal waves to tsunamis, violent earth changes, as Mother Earth fights back against humanity for desecrating her ecosystems. With the Scorpio Sun trine Neptune, the positive attributes of this are hope, compassion for humanity, and wishing for a brighter future on a bright star, and selfless service is highlighted during this time. With Mercury retrograde and Venus in Libra, harmony, diplomacy, and justice is highlighted, and the return of global peace, harmony, and stability will be a core focus from mid-November 2020 onwards. This is when the Sun aligns with Neptune, beginning November 9, so compassion, empathy, service, charity, idealism will influence events across the world. So during mid-November, Saturn blocks Mercury and impedes communications, as we mentioned earlier, and this causes stress on the collective, and this is particularly so with the American people and the vote counting and election results situation. With Mercury retrograde, it will influence the release of hidden information during November, and Pluto comes into fore, highlighting transformational growth and support to people who embrace it across the earth. This is a full moon in Taurus reading for October 31 to November 1, 2020 for the Blue Moon full moon. The animal spirit, divine feminine, that is governing this blue moon Halloween October 31 period for 2020 is groundhog spirit, time to let go. 31 breaking down to a 4. Divine masculine, animal totem for October 31, 2020 is owl, wisdom, breaking down to a 4. The message from groundhog spirit is time to let go. Endings lead to beginnings, and death is part of life. So groundhog spirit is here to let you know that it's time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but what the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. When groundhog spirit appears, it is a sign that something in your present situation that you need to let go of, so that something new can be reborn, something that will be far better to serve you now. When the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats to his den. So too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming, and it is good, so let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires changes and detachment, so farewell to what once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way. The message for the divine masculine is wisdom from the owl spirit. Open your eyes and see what is really there. Look for the whole truth, as we only be seeing a part of the whole. Though experience, we can again gain the wisdom to not make the same mistakes again. Develop your learning and intelligence, as education is never wasted. Negotiation is better than attack. The magic of owl is an ancient practice of energy that was used in cultures as diverse as the ancient Greeks and Romans and Northern European and First Nations of America. Use owl magic when you seek wisdom in a situation and perhaps you are not seeing the whole truth as you wish to do so. Owl magic is helpful when you cannot make a decision and when you need to take a rational view of an emotionally charged situation. The symbology of the owl, with his large eyes and discs around them, and talons and colours of silver and yellow. The tree oracle spirit message for October 31 full moon in Taurus. Is 33 ginkgo, breaking down to a 6. Next to you in terms of age is the primeval tree. The ginkgo spirit has existed for more than 270 million years. Some 7 million years ago, this noble tree was lost to America, and 2.5 million years ago, it died out in Europe, but it survived in China, where it's enjoyed a well-deserved respect throughout Chinese history. Today, the ginkgo can once more be found in many parts of the world, having been actively planted, particularly in parks. The great power of the ginkgo has never revealed itself so clearly as after the dropping of the Hiroshima bomb on August 6, 1945. This act claimed thousands of innocent lives and saturated more people, animals and plants with deadly radiation. Incredibly, 4 ginkgo trees, 3 of which were in the grounds of a temple, survived the explosion despite being near the bomb blast. The ginkgo in Japan is hence named the bearer of hope. The ginkgo is a living embodiment of our origins, the source of life. It shows us the way to the core of our being. If we are true to ourselves in the way we live and behave, we act as nature intended, with authenticity and inner confidence, with strength and integrity, then nothing is beyond our reach. But first we have to know where we came from, or else we cannot know where we are going. Connect to your roots, your origins, and then you are united with the source of being. Without roots, we are without orientation and lack direction. We feel bewildered and deserted. Instead of the ability to get things done, we're left with only doubts, lacking in guts. We try to get by copying the ideas of others through plagiarism or the opinion of others through opportunism. This is the message from Ginkgo Spirit. The songs for the October 31, 2020 full moon in Taurus period are Tina Cussin's Pray, Bridge Over Troubled Waters, Simon and Garfunkel. Thanks for liking if you like our content. Thanks for subscribing to our weekly innovative and insightful short videos about spirituality, meditation, new earth, astrology, health and well-being. Please check out our playlist on this screen created just for you. Namaste.